Well, I feel like it's interesting, Cameron. When I first came to Korea,
Yes.
It was very easy to get the visa, and the process was very easy. But as time goes on, there have been stricter regulations and
Yes.
more double checking, and recently I had to get like an FBI report.
Oh, no. Are
Yeah.
you a criminal?
Oh my gosh.
Say yes or no now.
Okay, no.
Okay.
But I was kind of like, wait a second, was there any? Could I have done something? There's a moment of like, could I have?
Yes.
But of course, it turned out fine.
Right.
Yeah. But it was a little scary.
It's scary. It's like whenever you are going to get on a plane
Yeah.
and you're going through security and you're like, oh my gosh, do I have a bomb? And you think for a second, did I put a bomb in my bag? Do I have weapons?
Yeah.
You know that you don't.
Yeah.
But there's always that little bit of fear that comes in when you're
It
being
does.
examined
Yeah.
or investigated like
Totally.
that.
So, anyway, so all is good.
Good.
All is good.
Wonderful.
So, yeah, I am not a criminal. I have no criminal reports. Thank goodness. Okay, or else I wouldn't be working here at EBS.
Well,
Okay.
that is good to know.
We have our last dialogue, senior daycare. You have a spring in your step.
Yes.
Now, this is actually one of our expressions. Spring in one step.
Yes.
Now, we think of spring as in fall, autumn, summer, spring.
I mean, yes, there is that.
But there's another spring.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the spring that boing,
Oh, yeah. Springs in the bed.
Yes.
Some
Springs.
bed mattresses have springs.
Or springs in your watch.
In your watch.
Yeah.
So what is a spring in your step?
So a spring in your step physically is when you're walking very lightly. Like it's, you're just feeling light and happy and, joyous. Whenever you walk like that, you can say you have a spring in your step. So it can be literally how you're walking, or it could just mean, oh, you're in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how about this? Bring out the best or worst in someone.
So this is often used about another person. If you say, this person brings out the best in me, it's saying, when I'm with this person, I become a better person.
Okay.
But the opposite can be true. When
All
I'm
right.
with this person, I become really bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, how about if you are a lost cause? C-A-U-S-E.
Means that you just give up on them because, they're not worth the effort.
They're not worth
not,
the effort.
They're not going to improve. They're not going to get better.
Okay. All right. It's like hopeless.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue. You've had a spring in your step since you started going to the center. Have you met someone special?
Oh, Jess, don't be silly. I'm not interested in dating. I'm just happy to be doing something worthwhile with my time.
It's definitely bringing out the best in you. The whole family has noticed.
You must have thought I was a lost cause.
Do you remember how it was when your older brother passed?
Yes, and I've promised myself not to let that happen to me.
Okay, Jessica says, you've had a spring in your step since you started going to the center. Have you met someone special? Our first expression today is spring in your step. So Jessica is saying, hey, uncle,
Yes.
you seem like kind of young. Like you seem very outgoing. Where's this energy,
Yeah.
And did you meet someone special? She's referring to maybe a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have a spring in your step, what does this mean?
So this either means you're walking lightly in the real sense.
Yeah.
Or it can mean, oh, you seem to be in a good mood.
Yeah.
When you're happy, you kind of, you
La,
walk
la, la.
faster,
Yeah.
you hum a little bit.
Right.
Maybe you skip.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Maybe.
So that means you have a spring in your step. You're in a good mood.
Right. I mean, even if you're not skipping, you could feel like you're skipping. Like you're just feeling so happy.
Yeah.
and you feel like you have an extra energy.
Yeah.
Like good energy.
Happy people move around a lot.
That is true.
Right? You don't see happy people sitting still.
No.
Right?
They usually have a spring in their step.
They usually do. They're moving around. Sad people sit and do nothing.
Now, can this apply to just an older person having maybe extra energy or feeling good that day? Or can you say this to people who are young?
Yeah, anybody can use it.
Oh, really?
But it's a feeling that they are more energetic.
Yeah.
Moving more than they normally would.
Okay.
So, I mean, if someone's older, generally they're probably not going to move as fast.
Right.
Or as lightly as someone who is younger.
Yeah.
So it's all relative, right? Comparative.
Okay, so like a 25-year-old could have a spring in his step.
Yeah. But it's only if, as a 25-year-old, he's moving lighter or faster than he normally would.
Be. Okay. David says, "Oh, Jess, don't be silly." And the reason why Uncle David is saying that is because Jessica asks him, "Oh, did you meet a woman?"
Did you meet someone?
Yeah. I'm not interested in dating. I'm just happy to be doing something worthwhile with my time.
Yes.
So doing something worthwhile. Worthwhile is our power vocab.
So worthwhile is anything that there is value in spending time doing the thing.
Yeah.
Right? So obviously things like taking care of children are worthwhile.
Yeah.
Volunteering is worthwhile. Hopefully everyone's jobs are worthwhile.
Yeah.
You feel like the time and effort that you are spending actually has some value to you or someone in the world.
That's right. So, maybe it's taking your time and effort and energy, but if it's worthwhile, then good for you.
Yeah, right. But there are some things that I feel aren't worthwhile.
Like what?
So there are some foods that are delicious.
Yeah.
But you should just buy it in a restaurant. Like Thai green curry, just get it at a restaurant because making it at home is so much more expensive.
Right.
It's so much more work.
Yes.
It's not really worthwhile.
It's not worthwhile.
Or lasagna.
Yes.
Unless you have grandma's secret recipe.
Right.
And you can make the best lasagna.
Yeah.
Just buy a frozen one.
Yeah.
And cook it at home.
Yeah.
Because I've tried to make homemade lasagna.
Yeah.
Not as good.
Not as good.
More expensive.
I'll have to make you my lasagna.
Lots of dishes you have to wash.
But I tell you, I can make a good lasagna. But let me tell you, it's a lot of money for the ingredients.
Yeah.
You got to buy 3 expensive cheeses,
and
it takes a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if it's worthwhile.
Unless you're a good chef, it's probably not worthwhile.
Okay, all right. What does Jessica say?
It's definitely bringing out the best in you. The whole family has noticed.
Okay, I like this expression, bring out the best in someone. Okay, I feel like you kind of bring out the best in me.
Oh, I agree with that.
We bring out the best in each other. What does this mean?
So this is a phrase whenever someone or something makes you a better version of yourself. We as humans, we as people, sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not as good. But when you're with this person or doing this thing, you are the better version of yourself. So it brings out the best in you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like it's there. They bring out the full potential in you.
Yeah. It's like when I'm next to you, Kristen, I'm a good person.
Oh.
When I'm not next to you, I'm an awful person.
Oh. Please.
I'm just a terrible person.
Oh, please.
You bring out the best in me.
I think I bring out a little something. I don't know. Okay. All right. I'll take it. David says what?
You must have thought I was a lost cause.
Now, our power pattern today is you must have thought. You must have thought. We say it that way.
Yes. You are making a guess on the other person's thoughts, but it's a pretty strong or confident guess, right? Like, you aren't 100% sure.
Yeah.
maybe 80 to 90% sure. You must have thought.
Yeah, so you thought this way, didn't you?
Didn't you?
Yeah, didn't you? And what? I was a lost cause. Now, if you say that you are or someone is a lost cause, it's very negative.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lost cause is something that is hopeless. You cannot save this person.
Yeah.
You cannot improve.
yeah.
You should just give up.
Yeah. You know, like how you say, even in Korean, like, na 포기해, that person, 포기. Like, I just can't deal with that person anymore.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. You give up.
They are a lost
cause. Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue one more time. You know, you've had a spring in your step since you started going to the center. Have you met someone special?
Oh, Jess, don't be silly. I'm not interested in dating. I'm just happy to be doing something worthwhile with my time.
It's definitely bringing out the best in you. The whole family has noticed.
You must have thought I was a lost cause.
Do you remember how it was when your older brother passed?
Yes, and I've promised myself not to let that happen to me.
Okay, it's time for Power Note. We're on pages 154 and 55. If there is a spring in your step, it means that, oh, you seem like you're in a good mood.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems like you have extra energy.
Oh.
Okay. Jack has a spring in his step lately. What happened?
His doctor told him that his cancer is completely gone. You ought to be happy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've been sick and the doctor says, okay, it looks good, wouldn't you be like, wow, I feel so much lighter?
Yeah, I definitely think I would.
Right. Yeah. So we can describe someone who has a spring in their step when now they used to be kind of sick or they were very sick and now they're okay.
Yeah.
They're back.
Oh, you have like some energy.
Yeah.
You have some like positive emotion.
Right. Yeah. I had a spring in my step after Rita said she would go on a date with me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whenever someone says they will date you, that's exciting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think of when I hear this expression, I think of that old song, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day.
My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
Maybe a sunshine in my way. When you sing that song, you have to have a spring in your step.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a very happy song.
It totally. And just the zippity-doo-dah, it makes your body move.
Yeah. Right. You can't like walk slowly to that song.
Right. So to have a spring in your step, it could be because you're feeling better after you were sick, or it could be that, she's like engaged. Okay?
Yeah.
Or maybe, a man got his dream sports car. It could be a spring in his step.
Totally.
So a lot of things. Something that makes you very happy.
Yes.
Gives you extra energy. Now, bring out the worst or best in someone, but also worst in someone. Meaning that this person causes someone to be really good or really bad.
Yes.
Okay. Why are Savannah and Terry still together?
I don't know, but they definitely bring out the worst in each other.
Okay. So being together is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Why?
They are what we would call toxic for each other.
Yeah.
Toxic. Meaning they're good people individually. But not each other. In a relationship, they just become awful. I think we all know that type of couple.
Yeah.
Like, they're both my friends, but I don't like that they're dating.
But they're not good as a couple.
Together.
Yeah, that's right.
They're bringing out the worst in each other.
That's right. Competitive sports bring out the worst in Thomas.
Yeah, this is someone who is too competitive and they start to get angry or they are too excited and they hurt other people's feelings when they're playing games or watching sports.
Can I give you a personal example?
Please do.
Driving.
Yes.
brings out the worst in Kristen.
Ah.
Even my son says, oh my gosh, you're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You become like Mr. Hyde when you're driving.
Really?
What is wrong with you? He's like, Mom, stop honking. Stop yelling. I get it's weird.
Really?
But when I drive, I have zero patience for people who don't know how to drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad. Yeah.
You know what brings out the worst in me?
What?
Supermarkets. No, I'm serious. So you have it with, like, the car.
Yeah.
Shopping carts.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Why does no one know how to use a shopping cart and stay on their side of the aisle and let me go past? That's when I have no patience.
Okay. That's maybe second on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when you go to, like...
And they block the whole aisle when they should be putting it to the side so other people can go through.
Yeah, I was like, you stay on the right side.
Yeah.
You know, on the right side.
Now, the worst. But of course, I feel like this show brings out the best in us.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, for us.
Yes.
I think that it definitely brings out the best in us. You can also use this for a relationship as well.
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they bring out the best in you.
Well, if you met that other partner who brings out the best in you,
marry him.
Marry him. Or stay married.
Yes.
You're very lucky.
Yeah, you are.
Okay? All right. I don't think we can win this battle. We should retreat.
Until the general says it is a lost cause, we will continue to fight.
Okay. A battle could be a lost cause.
Yeah.
Okay? The vet thought the sick dog was a lost cause, but it recovered quickly.
That's true.
Okay.
Sometimes with sickness,
yeah,
it can feel like a lost cause.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you direct this to a person like, oh, he's a lost cause, it's very negative.
Yeah.
Meaning like, oh, no one can save him.
Yeah.
He's just terrible.
He's just terrible.
Yeah, right.
And it could be something like they're bad, like they're a criminal.
Yeah.
Or it could be they're dumb.
They're dumb.
Like you're trying to teach the student math.
Can't do.
But the student can't do math.
Yep.
You could say, oh, they're a lost cause.
Lost cause. That's right. Okay. Power pattern. You must have thought. I think this is what you thought, right? Okay. You must have thought I was going crazy.
Yeah, I did. Your hair was wild. You must have thought we were going the wrong way.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Worthwhile is our power vocab on page 156. And make sure to stop by Audio Ohakdang and check out all the wonderful programming there.
Yes,
Have a great day, and we'll see you next